Valley Forge. The winter of 1777 to 1778 at Valley Forge stands as the pivotal turning point of the American Revolution. Before arriving at this winter camp, Washington's Continental Army was struggling, an undisciplined mob with few victories. However, the extreme adversity they faced during these months ultimately forged them into a disciplined, confident, and victorious force. The conditions were catastrophic. Upon arrival, the troops lacked the most basic necessities: clothes, tents, blankets, and shoes. Washington famously reported that his men's marches through frozen, snowy terrain could be traced by the blood from their bare feet. As winter progressed, the situation worsened. By late December 1777, nearly 2,900 men were unfit for duty, and by January and February, more than 4,000 soldiers were incapacitated by exposure, disease, and starvation. Many suffered from frozen limbs that required amputation, while others went days without any food at all. Washington wrote to a congressional delegate, "Without arrogance or the smallest deviation from truth, it may be said that no history, now extant, can furnish an instance of an army suffering such uncommon hardships as ours has done, and bearing them with the same patience and fortitude." Despite this misery, the Army persevered through a combination of extraordinary human effort and divine intervention. 3 specific events are highlighted as turning points. The miracle of the shad. Faced with near starvation, the Army suddenly experienced an abundant food supply when thousands of shad began migrating up the Schuylkill River. Soldiers harvested the fish with pitchforks and shovels, alleviating the immediate threat of famine. The arrival of Baron von Steuben. On February 23, 1778, Baron von Steuben arrived to implement rigorous military training. He transformed the soldiers, drilling them into a professional, disciplined army and providing them with newfound confidence. The French alliance. That winter, France officially allied with America. This provided crucial financial resources and troop reinforcements. The Continental Congress acknowledged this as a direct act of providence, declaring a national day of thanksgiving. Throughout this ordeal, George Washington's leadership remained steadfast. He repeatedly attributed the Army's survival and the series of fortunate events, from the arrival of the fish to the alliance with France, to the hand of God. In his correspondence, Washington expressed deep gratitude, writing that one must be worse than an infidel that lacks faith to observe the history of the Revolution without acknowledging the divine interposition that protected the cause of liberty.